In this video, we'll show you how to replace the outer tie rod on your Subaru Baja. This is located in the front of the vehicle and part of the steering system. Let's get started. With the vehicle raised and supported, we can remove our lug nuts with a 19mm. If you can't remove the wheel, you can thread a lug nut back on halfway. And I'm going to use a dead blow hammer on the back side of the tire, trying not to strike the rim. And we can remove the wheel. We need to loosen this jam nut. We can use a 19mm wrench for that. Normally we'd need to remove the cotter pin. This one's pretty rusted in here. If you need to, you can fold up the ears. In our case, they're pretty much gone. And just put the socket over the ears if you need to. We're using a 19mm. I'm just going to thread the castle nut back on a little bit. Now we're going to strike the knuckle right here near the tie rod. Be careful not to damage anything in this area though. You can go ahead and remove the castle nut and drop the tie rod down. As we go to remove the outer tie rod, you want to count the number of turns as it comes off. That way when we put the new one on, goes in about the same place and it's easier for the alignment technician. 1, 2, 3, and so on. 8, 9. Line up your outer tie rod. We'll start to spin this on, counting the number of turns just like before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Bring the nut down to meet it, and then we can get this into the knuckle. We can remove the nut from the outer tie rod. Line that up with the knuckle. Our new nut has a nylon lock washer on the inside, so we have no need for a cotter pin. Now we can go ahead and tighten this up. And we can torque this to 20 foot-pounds. We'll go ahead and tighten down the jam nut. Now we can get the wheel back on the car. Line up the lug studs with the holes in the wheel. I like to get the first lug nut threaded all the way in. And that'll hold the wheel on while I get the rest of the lug nuts threaded on. We can snug these down. Now we can torque these to 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Now you're going to want to take the vehicle for a test drive down to your local alignment shop.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.